Hello and welcome to episode 48 of our Timberborn Update 5 Waterbeaver playthrough here in cycle 58, day 11. We have a lot of stuff that we've done in the last couple episodes. A little bit too much for me to keep up with, but I think we're in a good spot to finally really get into the late game technologies that we can get courtesy of our elevator to the abyss, which is what we're currently working on doing. We just need to fix a couple of supply bottlenecks, and it's really going to help open up a whole lot of stuff. Since we're already up here, I did get a comment saying that we don't need to have a pathway through the banana trees, so we can just keep building more and more banana trees, so that works. And we also have space right here to pop in a couple of storages for bananas, since we are currently growing those, and they don't have anywhere to go. So that's going to take care of that pretty nicely. Somebody also said that the harvester's office can't get to all of the bamboo, which is correct. It can get to all of this stuff, but it's having a problem getting down here because I guess it's too far away. So we're going to need to put, at least for right now, a gatherer flag where they can grab some of this bamboo here, and that should help quite a bit. We've also recently put in these, click please, thank you, solar arrays that are really helping boost our power input, and these will be going even during droughts, so that's a nice little insurance policy. It's not a ton. You know, these peak power output can only do, what, 400? Yeah, but it's not working right now anyway, which is kind of, okay, there it goes. 519, so it's kind of, why did that say 0 before? 519, 519. This one says 0 because there's nobody in there, because we have 73 vacancies. 36 incapacitated beavers. That seems to just be like a permanent can't fix it situation because of, well, everything that's happening. I think we're really, honestly, just going to have to do another couple of nursing licenses, so let's get the library going on that. It's going to take some time, because a lot of really crucial stuff we're just out of. I started trying to make wooden toys, but I couldn't make wooden toys because we don't have any tools. So, yeah. Let's go back to making grape juice. We know we can try to do that. And there's a lot more grapes we probably could and should be planting. This was the fullest extent that I had put these out here, but now I know we can put more in, and that should help. Grapes are just a really slow process, so this is going to be all of it right here, just grapes. Plant these things, and then they'll get harvested, because we have access to harvest them, especially now that I put this gather flag, but nobody's working there, so... Oh boy, what a process, huh? Meanwhile, at the hauling tower, there is nobody working because, again, we are down 70 vacancies. We have 624 beavers. So, we clearly need to get something going to whatever the... Look, my brain's tired. Unincapacitate the beavers. Dirty, burned, diseased, injured, what have you, and I think the only real way out of it is to just have the library actually make additional nursing licenses. And to build more of these medical beds, which, well, we don't have any way to support yet. So, it's fine. We're just gonna have to do what we have to do. We also haven't planted these chestnut trees, because there's nobody in the forester, because we have 71 vacancies. I don't really want to build more housing, because then we're going to have too many beavers, because you know how this works. We end up overcorrecting on problems a lot of the time, which is just a tad annoying. But at the very least, most of our food problems, in terms of food production, not items that can be made with food, but food for eating production, most of it's fine. Still need a whole lot of berries. We're never going to have enough berries. I don't know that we can ever fully solve that problem, but we can try. We can do our best. Rice has massively improved and still has a little bit of a way to go. But at least we have a couple hundred in stock ready to go. Lotus flowers we have way too many of that we can't use, because we weren't making lotus flower tea. And that's something that we probably should start making again immediately. Spicy sodas were being made for the purpose of obtaining stuff from our balloons. And yeah, that's to get the exotic seeds, which I was going to use to make another tree nursery, but now I have too many. So this can go back to making... well, actually, probably doesn't even have to be folktales anymore. Yeah, we're not going to need any of that. Jungle beavers? I guess I have to take this back to the jungle beavers because we're not... yeah, we're not making any more firefly juice because I don't have the larvae for that. So I guess that's what we're doing. See ya, folktales. Probably don't need you again. And then jungle beavers. Hop in right here. Set that to insect larvae. So not having the firefly juice is going to preclude us from constructing the mega platforms, which we need to then stack more rice farms on top of this. And I think we were also using over here? No, because that's making gears. Aha, yes. It was to get ruins exploration points, which I think... yeah, we've got storage for there. And human relics, I guess we can go ahead and modify that. But that does not change the fact that we need to have tools, which, if I remember correctly, are made in some building. Yes, the primitive ironworks, which currently have 4 of. This one is supposed to make tools, but it seems it's not being supplied appropriately. Scrap metal has become a problem, as some of you suggested it might be. But at this point in time, I don't think it really should be, because we have access to all this over here. We just have to make use of it. So what we'll need to do... ah, yes. Nobody works here because we have 75... oh, jeez. Alright. I mean, I really don't want to build more housing because then that's just more beavers to feed and have water for. And the water has also become a problem because now you have to have people to haul it out. Beavers, not people. You get what I'm saying. But we have so much over here, it's just way back in these holes and hard to get through areas. And to be perfectly honest with you, I don't know how we're ever going to get all of this out of here, but there's so much. It feels like completely insane not to try and get at it. It's just one of those things, you look at it, you're like, how in the world am I ever going to get this figured out? There's also plenty in here, but, you know, it's poison land. And yikes, look at all that. We're not going to be able to, have too much success messing with that. Also got a couple comments saying, hey, you can build more gravity batteries on this side. Well, yes. But very, very hard to get to, so I don't know that we're going to mess with that if we can help it. I just need somebody... I'm going to keep prioritizing the wrong things just because I don't have enough beavers. But the water situation, I don't think can support more beavers than we already have. It might not even be able to support the beavers we currently have. So we need to try to find another place to put large aquifer pumps. Since we have, well, kind of have power over here. It's only making 77, which, okay, I'm not going to tap into that at all. There's just got to be another place to put this stuff. Like, we have these here. I guess I could put one up here, but that's pretty far away. Pretty far away for that to be viable. But it wouldn't be too hard to get it to go up the cliff. I just have to build a whole bunch of vertical power shafts and find a place. But then I have to ask myself, is this a good place to put this stuff? The answer is probably no. But I am just, very, very curious about putting stuff in here. Now, I know we have a spot right here that might work. We also have the small ones we can build that are, well, smaller, but they are substantially less efficient, a fifth as efficient, but they also take less than a fifth as much power. But they're also a lot less efficient, you know? So, if I can find a way to get this guy in, which probably wouldn't be that hard, I would just have to blast things out a little bit. Or slightly reconfigure how this set up over here. Again, this map is not kind. Not kind to try and build on. Stop complaining, you chose the map. Yep, you are correct. So that is what I will do. Just try to figure out how I'm going to put this in here. I don't really know, and I don't have the dynamite to really be doing a lot of terraforming here. It's just going to end up being probably an insurmountable thing within a reasonable quantity of time to get something else added there. Oh well, at least at some point, maybe in the near future we'll have more insect larvae, which means we can have more firefly grooming station output, which means we can have more platforms, which means we can have more rice, which means eventually more and more of our problems are going to be solved. If we can make lotus flower... you know, I didn't even assign one of these to lotus flower tea after all that. So this one... Oh, this can't even do it. It just has to be a regular cooking house. That's why. Wait, no, I got one of these making lotus flower tea. What's up with that? Oh, it's not prioritized by haulers. But here's the thing about that is every single person I talk to disagrees about it. It doesn't matter who you are. I've heard completely different stories from every single person who's ever given me advice about haulers, so I don't know what to believe. If you don't prioritize it, then the beavers that work here have to go out and get the stuff. If you do prioritize it, then the haulers do it. But then if you don't have haulers, then everything grinds to a halt, and then they still don't do it. So I don't know. Not only that, I've got two! I have two of them doing it. And they still can't make any. I don't know, man. At least they don't need it for this. We do have everything with the exception of basic balm, which is currently being made. But it needs... yep, see, there we go, pine resin. The old problem of pine resin. Hey, remember when I cleared this out so I could plant more palm trees? Palm trees, wow. I need to take a break. Pine trees! Not palm trees. Anyway, they're going to plant these. The lemon situation. Probably don't need so many lemon trees. Probably don't. Do I have a... Okay, well I have some up here. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? It might make some of you guys a little angry. I'm going to start cutting down lemon trees. I got to do it. I need more pines. You know, we have others up here too. Oh, and this harvester's office can't even reach all the way up here. Man. Well, that's a letdown. But we do have a couple lemon trees up here that they're gathering stuff from, and that's fine. This is storage for green peas that aren't even up here anymore. Okay, well that's going to be emptied out at some point. Well, it is set to supply, so I guess that's okay. I'm just going to put it to accept those so they don't keep bringing it up here. That would be a huge waste. Now, the grape situation is probably... Yeah, it probably still needs a whole lot more grapes, but the grape juice was holding back the production of wine, which I believe, yes, being made here. Well, the wine's being made here after the wine cellar turns... Wait, no, the wine is not... Jeez. The strong alcohol is being made here after this turns grape juice into wine. once it has enough grape juice, which it does not have because we don't have enough grapes, and that's why I planted additional grapes. So hopefully that works. I have marked all these for cutting. I think we are going to want to build an additional greenhouse. Not a priority right now, but at some point soon. Also, since we're over here, and I just now remembered, we have 2 factories here, both making metal. I'm going to set one of these to make laboratory glassware, because that's something that we need to have. I know we already have 6, but that's something that we're going to need to have for the other stuff we need to build. I'm pretty sure somebody made a comment about it. One of these takes laboratory glassware. Yeah, okay, is the laboratory operating team actively consumes it. So we at the very least want to have that set up, and it's not like we have enough scrap metal to really keep making a lot of metal blocks anyway, so that works. Then got a comment about the Abyss Tourism Center. Oh, that's why. Okay, it has to go on the back. Well, I obviously am going to have to disconnect power and then blast this. So, what's the best way to solve that going to be? 'Cause I know I'm going to have to take this entire column out. But what even is the benefit of this? This just consumes firefly juice. Oh, okay, well, it's a well-being thing. Well, maybe we don't need to worry about that. At some point, I guess we probably should, because there's so much stuff on this that we haven't gotten to yet. But that is just so far removed from being a priority at this point that I think we can safely ignore it. I've been informed that the centrifuge, if I can ever remember where that building is, the centrifuge produces the green nuclear thing. So, that's good. We can also have a much faster method of doing it by using pollution, whatever that thing is. Resistance factor, yeah, and water. And 15 hours to make nuclear fuel from our nuclear waste. But that's not going to be a problem until we have enough coming out of here. And by enough, I mean literally any amount of nuclear stuff, so we don't have to worry about that. And then the nuclear power itself is an entirely different can of worms that will probably take a very long time for us to start using. But I guess I came off in the last video as being dismissive of it, which was not what I was trying to... I'm still on single time speed, sheesh. Not what I was trying to do. I just, like, right now we really don't need to be worried about it because we can't even use it. So, what else? I think a lot of the problems are just kind of hinged on a couple of very basic materials that we don't have enough stuff to supply, like the tools. Was it this one? No, this one was the making tools. We just, for whatever reason, we can't get stuff supplied because we don't have enough beavers to work in the hauling tower. They don't have enough beavers, period, because they're all injured. Half of them are injured. And the only way to solve that is probably with more medical nursing licenses, which is going to take a long time if we have to make a basic balm, because the basic balm can't get made because we don't have pine resin, and we don't have pine resin because they didn't plant the pine trees, and now we're planting the pine trees, and we're not planting the pine trees because there's not even a forester over here anymore. Oh, yes. Oh, and it's bad tide time. Very good. Alright. No, I can't do... No, I forgot, because... this mod doesn't let you do that. Where am I going to put this thing? I'm going to have to delete my tapper shack again. It's the only real place I can pop this thing. Alright. It is what it is. We'll put this thing down. And then we'll also have to put in a lumberjack flag, which is I think going to have to stay there. Yeah, they can reach just about everything I need to get rid of here. Unmark that, unmark that. That'll be fine. And then... Oh, wait. No, that's a dead tree. Okay, so we can and should get rid of that. But getting rid of these trees will help. This space here... Well, okay, well this is bad tide stuff anyway. Which is coming in 2.5 days. We have to be prepared. I can't grow any more trees here. Tapper Shack is going to be where it is. Yeah, not really a great place to be planting or growing trees. We're going to be perfectly honest with each other. Oh, now there's pine resin that has to get taken care of, but it can't because I have to get all my... Oh, and I have to have somebody... Oh, we're in a huge mess. We're in a huge mess. Is there anywhere else I can put one of these? Like, I have this set up here. No, because I can't get down. Alright, well, forget that. Yeah, that's not going to work either, and I can't get up to it, so that's fine. Oh! I forgot we were, still putting terrain in over here. So that's something, I suppose. I guess if I really want to, which the answer to that probably should be yes, I really want to, I can put a couple of aquifer pumps here. I just have to be able to get into them. Which, in this exact spot, we could actually use the large aquifer pump as a substitute for power shafts. The question is just going to end up being, do we have the materials necessary to construct these? Which, currently, it looks like the answer is yes. Barely. Barely yes. But I think it would be beneficial for us to just go ahead and do it. I'm just going to hit pause so I can actually, you know, manipulate the camera. So this is all going to be able to go away to that point. Build this large aquifer pump here. And this one here. The reason being so we can have a pathway going between them. And then what we can do is come in with our platforms and just build directly into... you know what? You know what? Nope. Nope, we're not going to do that. Because we have technology. And by technology, I mean dynamite. So that's going to be top priority. That goes in. And then I can put two next to each other once these get removed, which are priority things for the builders to take care of. Nope, not that one. And then we can build a second one of those here. In fact, this one doesn't even need to be... Well, no, we'll do it anyway. I just have to be able to get power into this, which is going to require putting in this. And even though we might not need to, I'm going to leave that there just in case. I can't put the high power shaft there. Oh, no, you're absolutely right. I can't. Okay, well... Then that becomes very easily just a little jog here. They can build all of that at the correct time. And then I put in a high power shaft. I think that should be doable. So let's do that. Of course, they're going to take their sweet time getting over here. During which most of these buildings can't put power out here, and our gravity batteries will continue to descend, which is okay because they still have capacity. It's going to be a bad tide, which means we're going to continue generating power. That should not be an issue. The scrap metal thing is scrap metaling very slowly, but that's fine. Alright, this is ready to go. Which means I can now come up here and put that guy right there, and this becomes big priority. Come in through here. And that's going to work out great. And I can expand it later here if I so choose. In fact, I know this drives you guys insane to see me tear this out after it's half built, but I needed to plan for this anyway. Which means that this right here needs to be at the same height. So that will be there and there. And then, in the interest of, you know, actually getting this situated properly, I'll put in a universal power shaft, and then one of those. I'll save ourselves a little bit of space. Now, the scrap metal might end up being a challenge because of how little we actually have. But we are, you know, we're getting some. It's okay. We're making it work with what we can do. We don't really have enough extra beavers anyway, but we're doing what we can with what we have. How's this going? Still only have 138 basic balm. What are you doing? Pine resin, of course. That was the problem. Okay, cutting down additional lemon trees. Pines, once again. Fill up all of our space as much as we can with those. Nobody's working here because we don't have enough beavers. Well, that'll be a problem we'll just have to continue to work on. Got half a day left. So we need to make sure we have... lag. We need to make sure we have these things, floodgate dams, set up correctly. I'm very interested to see if this clears it out a lot quicker. Because, you know, these aren't going to be a problem. Not at all. Probably could help the process along, actually, by eventually... lag. Putting in another little thing here, but... I'm not gonna leave that there. Alright. So let's open this, close this, then come on over to this side. And now we're good. Grapes are growing, they'll take some time. Both of these are built, which is cool. And, you know, we probably... Yeah, we have a path that goes into here, but it's not accessible. So let's work on fixing that with the help of a dynamite right here. Alright, so that's going well. Everything's looking pretty good. Ah, okay. I forgot about these banana trees. Going to be a very quick victim. Well, maybe not necessarily because of the... that's outside the range. Well, we're gonna just choose not to worry about it. At least we're making the firefly juice again, which means we can hopefully start building these mega platforms again. Nope, there's a 0 in that one, 38 in that one, okay. So that's going to take some time. There's still... Yeah, okay, that's working. I really don't know how we're going to handle all the rest of that stuff. It's like right now this is 0, 0, 559, but this one's still 0. Because it can't produce power at the solar panel unless the beaver's sitting there looking at it. So that's fine, I guess. How are we... I mean, I know we still don't have enough pine resin because I haven't been able to collect it because I haven't been able to have any beavers actually working here. Lemon tree sapling. No. That one's got to go away. In fact, I probably should just get rid of all these lemon trees, although I hate to do that because we saved these the very beginning of the series. Well, not the very beginning, but close enough to the beginning. And we do have some up here, but I guess this is okay. I just really don't know exactly what I should be doing here. So come over here, take care of that. And then I'll plant one more of these guys here. Ah, there's a lemon tree right here that can go away. What I probably should be doing is just expanding this, but there's a water source block here. Oh, that's a drain. I'm sorry. It's a water drain block, not a source block. Okay, this doesn't need to be here anymore. Alright. Build the pine trees, please, and thank you. And then we can just let it be what it's going to be. The reason we hadn't done this... Where is the thing, anyway? I don't remember what menu this is under. To get the... What's that thing even called? Tapper Shack? Well, at some point I'm going to have to figure it out. Oh, here it is. It's throwing me off because it had the plus signs on it. Which, the reason I can't build it here is because it's a levee and I don't have a place to put that, so... Gotta wait for these to get planted and then remove that, and then at that point we'll be able to go. So, tools-wise, the problem we have is once again scrap metal, which we are not going to be able to make quickly enough. I just have to be able to harvest it. Look at all this, I just can't get to it. This is just nuts, man. There's so much in here that's inaccessible. I guess I could come grab some of this, but that's really far away. I don't know if that's really a an efficient use of time here. Can I even get no, I can't get across here. There is some, but that's not going to be... It's not really going to be easy to get to. And why? Okay, we're not cutting these because I have full giant log storage. I have this turned off because I don't have enough beavers. I've got 87 vacant. Seriously? Man, come on. So this is what's killing me. I can't keep the beavers from being injured. Because I don't have any haulers. That's not helping either. And I really can't get rid of these berries here because I have to have berries. The way this is set up, I'm probably not going to be able to do anything but put large storages here. What else could I possibly store over here? I love that that's what the crate's painted with. That's good. Yeah, I truthfully do not know how I'm going to put any more of these in here. I guess if I really wanted to, I could do something up here. But, man, that's just a lot. So I got 3 greens, 3 reds, and 4 yellows. White. Why did I say yellow? My brain is fried, folks. Oh, man. So, severe injury, I know requires a surgery kit, but we might as well just go ahead and build another set of these things. Frost Balm, we can't make enough minty bamboo shoots fast enough to use. That's severe burn, I see major burn. Severe injury. That is the surgery kit, right? Yeah, the strong alcohol. Strong alcohol, paper, tools. Continuous problem. Continuous problem. Now, was there a thing for this? First of all, did this get hooked back up? It did. Was there a thing for the Abyss tourism thing that was gonna mine stuff for us? excavation drill. That's nuclear waste mining. No, so there's no scrap metal or anything that you can get from this. Alright, well, let's forget about that then. Gotta be a better way to get up here. Well, there's no more trees that this guy can reach, so that can get paused. 95 incapacitated beavers. 95 vacancies. 49 incapacitated beavers. Alright, sheesh. I think it's the verticality of this is putting me off here. Yeah, I have no clue. I really don't. Like, I feel like I'm gonna have to make it over here, but I don't have this set up in an easy way to do that right now. Nor do I think this is really a great method to get across anything. That would go here. And that would go there, I guess. And then that gets me to right about here, but then we've got more wood to take care of. So let's do that. Let's just mark all of this entire thing up here for wood. Entire thing for wood. We've got to connect the pathway, and then that's just going to be the way it is. We will also need to get these things scavenger flags. So that I'm just going to put pretty much anywhere that it'll fit. We're going to have to keep an eye on this. And then that's still going to be kind of a long journey to get around. But what else are you going to do? They'll take care of that at some point eventually. Thank you, lag. Okay, and this is just about everything for the ruins here. I have to keep monitoring that. Did we... Oh, we did. Now the second clockwork hydroponic rice farm is going to be built, but I don't have tools. So that's something. Putting in dirt here, it looks like that's actually going pretty quick. The water is still super low. Why is that? Oh, it doesn't have screw press axles. I forgot to prioritize. Okay, well, this will help. Putting in another staircase here. That'll be a lot better connectivity between the two sides. I actually have a pretty decent amount of human relics. Oh, and this is dead because it got poisoned. Alright, well, that's a huge drag. That's 4 of these things. Yikes. Oh, I'm gonna have to cut that down. At least we'll get wood out of it, so. Oh, there's more of these. Ah. That is really really bad. I guess I could put this guy closer, but that's not gonna affect... No, it's not gonna affect down here. Sheesh. Alright. Hey, the well-being's at 33 now. That's good. It hasn't done that before. The number of vacancies just keeps going up. I got 52 incapacitated beavers. Something's got to give, man. I still only have 130. Are you serious? Oh, it's the pine resin. It's always the pine resin. Alright. I can't really complain. I stopped producing it. Alright. Tapper Shack. There we go. Just put that thing back in. Let them do what they gotta do. And that can get back in action there. Okay. So now they can get over here. They can't staff this yet, but they can... Oh, I didn't put a lumberjack flag. That can go here. Alright, this is dried out. You know, I said I was going to stop using these pumps here, so the bad tide, let's just go ahead, rip the band-aid off, use the correct actual tool, we'll get some stuff back. Do I want to undo that? No, because that's part of the dam. Well, okay, I can leave those in. I can leave those in. Actually, no, I don't need to worry about it because I really should just be redoing this dam anyway, but that's not something I had planned for today, so I guess we'll just leave this as it is. Got all this stuff on the ground is going to have a lot of materials we could use, including scrap metal, so you know what? Let's just have them grab all this stuff. Hopefully these lotuses don't die. No, those are looking good. Yeah, I think we can be pretty okay. 22,000 food looks good. And I think that's because we solved our sunflower oil problems. But the actual quantities of sunflower seeds are pretty low. Rice is still pretty low. We still have an unbelievable amount of lotus flowers that we can't use. Because we are waiting for what? Well, we have all the materials, it just... I think we're at the point where there's just way too many beavers for this to be viable. But we kind of have to have this many or the game breaks. Nobody's in the hauling tower yet because I have that deprioritized because of course I do. I just need them to stop being so incapacitated. Well, it's a new cycle. Nobody has cut trees down. These aren't trees. They started replanting them, I guess. Alright, well, in that case, I guess we don't need to have these marked for cutting. So that solves that problem. This is now completely clean. That's reversed, and I wanted to check out what this... Well, that was quick. That's basically almost all of it completely gone. Okay, well that was worth doing. That was actually good. Okay. So back we go. Well, there's still a little bit coming out, but it's fine. That works. Nobody has cut these down yet because this is not a prioritized building. How are we doing over here? Okay, they got everything they can get there. I hate to just, you know, blast this completely flat, but that's probably easier. Probably easier to just do that and get to most of the rest of this. I know that seems dumb, but we want this to be buildable anyway at some point, so... We'll just do what we gotta do. Set that to be demolished. Hopefully they can reach it. I think they can. That's really the only super challenging thing. Just to get at that. Well, actually, this is blocking that 15 scrap metal, so we might actually be in a decent spot here. Yeah, we got to do something with these. I want to turn this guy on for more giant log processing, but I don't have enough beavers to work it. Sawdust we actually have a ton of now. Got 1,900. This has to be used. Which is, I think, a hauler problem, which, again, is... Yeah. It's fine. This is empty. Oh, because nobody's working there. Okay, how close are these to death? 8.5 days. Okay. Well, let's get a body back in there. Same thing here. That's been deprioritized for a very long time. It probably shouldn't have been, but that's where we are. I'm going to stop this engine because we don't need to be producing the power there. I'm going the wrong way again. Okay, this is still good. This is still good. These do consume 500 HP apiece, but we really needed to get the water situation a little bit more under control. We can build more solar panels without... Oh, this lag. Without too much fanfare, I think. Because that'll fit there just fine. Pretty sure. And I know these aren't perfect, but it is something that will help. That gives them something to do. It would be very funny if you could put mega platforms over them. I know it doesn't look like you can, but if you could put the mega platforms over them and then generate power from the firefly juice. I know that in reality there's no possible hope of that ever being a viable option, but just think about how funny it would be, right? Yeah, obviously at night this dips down a little bit, but having 5 of these should really help. We need to have more in the way of power generation on the wheels, but I would have to do a substantial amount of construction in here that would be very, very lengthy and would delay us getting to other stuff. So I think for right now it's fine. I was going to plant more of these giant sequoias over here, but honestly we don't need them. We don't even need all the ones we already have. We can't use all the wood. So until we can get our problem of the beavers being incapacitated solved, we're kind of not able to do anything else. Because I'm not going to solve the problem by just having more beavers, because, you know, that creates other problems for itself too. But we really... we don't have enough to do anything, man. The tools are a huge problem with the scrap metal. Okay, this can at least be connected now. Just as soon as that goes away, which it has. Now we can at least have these two scout... Ah, no we can't because nobody could work here. Alright. So they cleared that out pretty quick. So all of this is here. They were walking over here to cross this blockage to get at these ruins, which I guess is good, but we gotta blast this. Gotta blast this stuff away, man. We got a lot of stuff we want to be doing over here. I feel like we haven't gotten anything done, which is really disappointing because everything takes so much time. But I guess it just ends up being the way it is. Now we only have 42 incapacitated beavers, at least. That number has gone down slightly, but the severe injury is really killing us. It's got 11, and that can only be solved, I think, maybe, by the surgery kit, which we can't do because we don't have any tools, which we can't do because we don't have, well, we don't have enough of anything, really. Because we don't have enough haulers. Okay. So it's a self-perpetuating problem. This can get hooked up now. But that doesn't really do us much good if there's no beavers to work the scavenger flag. And I can't just keep prioritizing everything because then it's the syndrome problem again. Then nothing's prioritized. Which, I guess that can be deprioritized at the very least. So we have 1 or 2 of these. Actually, no, it looks like, okay, 3 of them in operation now, getting scrap metal, getting these little buildings disassembled. So we actually do have some of the materials. This is going to be... What is happening? Okay. This is going to be waiting on solar cells that... we're actually not producing. Okay, well, this guy that's making the laboratory glassware, we don't need to make any more because we already have 7. So I guess I'll just put those back right here on solar cells. We only need to make 10 of them, so it's just 1 of these. Shouldn't take that long once all the materials are in place. Just going to have to keep an eye on this for a little bit. Is anyone actually using these benches? Something tells me the answer is probably no. Oh, never mind. Literally right there. Okay. Well, it's better than nothing. As soon as we can get a couple more glass panes in here, then this can get off to the races. A couple more drops of water, too, but that's not as bad of a situation for that. See, at this point, folks, I really don't know. Really don't know what to do here. It just seems like we should focus on getting more medical care taken care of, but everything is a bottleneck. Everything's a bottleneck. Alright, are they going to bring any water in here? Because we don't need any more glass panes brought in. I just need them to make 10 of these solar cells and we can move on with our lives. Well, we can't sit here and watch this whole time either, because that's just going to cause problems. Well, this will help. It will do something. At the very least, it will do something. So, if we want it to have a little bit of help, we could put in some more of these primitive smelters here. This really isn't a great place to be doing this anyway. Man. There's really nowhere good to put this. This is actually a great place here. But it's better to have what we currently have. I don't regret that. I just need to figure out if there's... I mean, I could put one here. Would that be stupid? Well, we already know the answer is yes, but... Oh, that wasn't going to work anyway. Well, might as well, if we're not doing anything else with the space in the bad water. Might as well do something with the space in the bad water. If that even makes sense at all. Still don't have a lot of bad water. This has tons of it. Tons of it ready, just slow process, I suppose. Had 130 human relics. This one is making also human relics, because we don't need any more exploration points, because I don't have anything else I can really build here right now. I mean, I do, but nuclear waste mining thing needs tools, which we can't produce, so no point in building that. Man, why is it so hard to make tools? It really should not be this hard. I know the answer is because we don't have haulers, but look, that we've established that that is not a solvable problem currently. Without having more beavers, which would create other issues that are worse. Did I finally make another nursing license? No. Why? Strong alcohol. Okay. The other problem. Well, at least we have all that other stuff taken care of. Is this prioritized? It is. So, I guess we can ignore that for right now. Okay, they're all finished here. Are they going to be able to put dynamite down in this spot? I don't think the answer is yes. But it also doesn't say that the answer is no. Well, this one, and this one, and this one we can for sure go ahead and set off. Along with this here. I am just very curious to see if they're going to be able to do it. Well, this is so far away that we're going to have to wait for... Okay, now here comes somebody. Probably is also time for us to put in a ladder here. But I don't have a great place for it to go without causing additional problems. So these all got placed really, like, I have a hard time believing that's in range of something, but I guess they made it work. Alright, so this one's done. Set it off, and then we'll start here. Alright, that opens up a little bit more for our scavengers to gather. But not a lot. I guess we're closer to where we kind of want to be. It's just getting down here is going to be basically impossible without blasting another hole because these guys are locked in here. Can't harvest from above. Well, if I think too hard about this, my brain's going to combust. So let's leave that alone. We just really need these beavers to stop being injured. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Not until I have another 13 strong alcohol and I can make another nursing license. But that takes 6.5 days, so we're not going to... 6.25 days, but we're not going to have that this episode anyway. Okay, well... what's this? Primitive mine getting salt. Alright, well, we need that. Lotus flower tea is waiting on... I feel like I've asked myself this question like 5 times. What is this waiting on? Water. We have so much water. Well, there's a tank right here. It shouldn't be that hard for them to do it. I think they're just struggling. So, if the rice problem is now solved, because we have 4 of these rice farms, I guess we could just keep stacking these up, but for right now, I don't know that we really need to. Oh, we made all of our stuff. I need to put this back onto not making solar cells, because now I have too many solar cells. Well, this is, it's working, at least, making plenty of power. Okay, these should... Oh, there's nobody working here because we don't have enough beavers. Well, I'm not going to prioritize everything because, we've been through that. We've been through it. These are going to take some more time, another week and a half. Actually, almost another 2 weeks in game to get to the pine resin bit. Oh, man. So what did we even accomplish today? I feel like we didn't do anything. That's very disappointing. But I guess we did okay. We planted more grapes. We got this area a little bit better organized. Got more of these aquifer pumps in, which is good. I don't know. It's just hunting down all of the just really baffling bottleneck things and figuring out what else we can realistically accomplish. So yeah, I mean, I'm out of the ability to brain process today. So I'm no 2-hour episode today, sorry. But you clicked on the video already, so you already know how long it is. I appreciate you being here. Even though this is a very unproductive episode, we're trying. We're trying. I don't know what the solution's going to be, but we'll get it figured out. There's still plenty more to get to that we haven't even touched yet. And I'd like to do it. We're just going to have to get our problems solved first. So, anyway. Oh, I need to go back to sleep for another 12 hours. But I appreciate you, Beard Boosters. You already know. You make it possible to do the stupid insanity of a 48-episode series on a mod for a previous version of the game. And you subsidize stuff so we don't have to have stupid, awful, terrible sponsors for products nobody wants or needs. You're superstars. I appreciate each and every one of you. So whatever it is you're doing with the rest of your day, stay safe, have fun, and we will see you later. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.